friends! If you have a special dream story ideas or a magical adventure in your mind, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make it into a wonderful tale just for you! Don't forget, dear friends, to like and subscribe to our channel for more stories together! Princess Sophia's Stories Night. Princess Sophia's Ballet Night. In the heart of the Enchanted Kingdom, the sun cast a warm glow over the royal castle, where Princess Sophia lived with her friends and advisors. Today was a special day for Sophia, for she was about to take her first ballet lesson, something she had been eagerly anticipating for weeks. Princess Sophia awoke to the gentle chirping of birds and the sweet scent of blooming roses drifting through her window. She leaped out of bed, her heart dancing with excitement. Her loyal rabbit friend Clover noticed her enthusiasm. "Big day today, huh, Sophia?" he asked, nibbling on a carrot. "Yes, Clover. I've been dreaming of this day," Sophia replied, twirling around her room in her nightgown. She quickly dressed in her beautiful lavender ballet outfit, adorned with tiny, sparkling gems that shimmered in the morning light. Sophia's closest friend, the fairy princess Hildegard, arrived to accompany her to the lesson. "Are you ready to become a ballerina, Sophia?" she asked with a twinkle in her eye. "Absolutely, Hildegard. I've been practicing my twirls and pliés every night," Sophia replied, beaming with excitement. Hand in hand, they made their way to the grand ballroom, which had been transformed into a ballet studio for the day. The room was filled with mirrors, bars, and the soft strains of classical music. A sense of anticipation hung in the air as Sophia took her place in the center of the room. The lesson would be guided by a magical ballet book given to Sophia by her fairy godmother. This enchanted book, titled The Ballet of Enchantment, would teach Sophia the art of ballet through its mystical pages. Each page contained a spell that, when read aloud, would bring the illustrations to life, demonstrating the ballet moves. Sophia opened the book to the first page, where a delicate illustration of a ballerina in first position appeared. She read the spell aloud. "Graceful stance, toes turned out, heels together, with poise devout." The illustration shimmered and sprang to life, showing Sophia how to stand properly. Sophia mimicked the movements of the enchanted ballerina, her determination shining through her every effort. As she turned the pages, each new spell introduced more complex steps, guiding her with elegance and precision. Despite a few stumbles, Sophia's enthusiasm never waned. "Now for the plie," Sophia said to herself, reading the spell from the book. "Bend with grace, knees apart, elegance in every part." She bent her knees gracefully, feeling the fluidity of the movement. She imagined herself as a swan gliding across a serene lake, embodying the spirit of the dance. As the lesson continued, Sophia's confidence grew. She learned to execute pirouettes, her favorite move, with increasing finesse. Each spin made her feel like she was floating on air, and she couldn't help but smile with delight. During a short break, Sophia noticed her friends watching from the doorway. Amber, James, and even Bailiwick had come to cheer her on. "You're doing great, Sophia!" Amber called out, clapping her hands. James gave her a thumbs up, while Bailiwick nodded approvingly. Feeling buoyed by their support, Sophia returned to her lesson with renewed vigor. She turned the page to the grand jeté, a challenging leap that required both strength and grace. She took a deep breath, visualized herself soaring through the air, and read the spell aloud. "Leap with strength, soar with grace, let your heart set the pace." Sophia executed the leap with stunning accuracy, feeling the magic of the book infuse her movements. She landed gracefully, her heart swelling with pride and joy. The lesson concluded with a graceful reverence, a bow that signified respect and gratitude. Sophia turned to the final page of the book, where a delicate pink rose was illustrated. As she read the closing spell, the rose materialized in her hands, a symbol of her dedication and progress. "With this rose, a ballerina's heart, let your journey never part." Sophia's heart swelled with joy. "Thank you, Ballet of Enchantment. I can't wait to continue my journey in ballet," she said, clutching the rose to her chest. She knew that this was more than just a lesson. It was the start of a lifelong love for dance. As the day came to a close, Sophia and her friends gathered in the castle garden, celebrating her successful first lesson. They twirled and danced under the twilight sky, their laughter ringing out like a melody. Sophia felt a profound sense of happiness and fulfillment. That night, as she drifted off to sleep, Sophia dreamed of dancing in grand theaters, her movements captivating audiences far and wide. She envisioned herself performing with grace and elegance, her heart poured into every step. In the days that followed, Sophia continued her ballet lessons with unwavering dedication. She practiced diligently, embracing each challenge with determination and grace. Her love for ballet grew stronger with every passing day. The Enchanted Kingdom buzzed with excitement as news of Sophia's talent spread. People from all corners of the realm eagerly awaited her debut performance. Sophia felt both nervous and thrilled, knowing that her dreams were coming true. Finally, the day arrived for Sophia's grand recital. The royal theater was filled with expectant faces, the air thick with anticipation. Sophia stood backstage, her heart pounding in her chest. She took a deep breath, remembering the magical lessons she had learned. As the curtain rose, Sophia stepped onto the stage, her movements fluid and elegant. The music swelled, and she danced with all her heart, her soul shining through every graceful leap and pirouette. The audience watched in awe, captivated by her performance. When the final note of the music faded, the theater erupted in applause. Sophia stood breathless, her eyes shining with tears of joy. She had done it. She had shared her love for ballet with the world, and it was a moment she would cherish forever. Sophia looked around at the smiling faces, feeling a profound sense of accomplishment. She knew that this was just the beginning of her journey in ballet. With passion, dedication, and the support of her loved ones, she would continue to dance her way into the hearts of everyone in the Enchanted Kingdom. And so, Princess Sophia's ballet lesson turned into a lifelong passion, a beautiful expression of her heart and soul. She danced not just for herself, but for the joy and inspiration it brought to others. In every twirl and leap, Sophia found her true self, a ballerina at heart. The story of Princess Sophia's ballet lesson teaches us that dedication and passion are essential in pursuing our dreams. With patience and practice, even the most challenging goals can be achieved. The support and encouragement from friends play a crucial role in building confidence and resilience. Embracing new experiences with an open heart leads to personal growth and fulfillment. Lastly, sharing our talents and joys can inspire and bring happiness to others, enriching the community around us. Sophia and the Enchanted Forest. Once upon a time, in the magical kingdom of Enchantia, lived a young and kind-hearted princess named Sophia. Unlike most princesses, Sophia had the remarkable ability to communicate with animals and understand the whispers of the forest. Her amulet, a gift from the royal sorceress, granted her this power and connected her deeply with nature. One sunny morning, Sophia awoke to the sound of distressed chattering outside her window. Birds flitted anxiously, and the usually cheerful woodland animals seemed troubled. Sensing something was amiss, Sophia hurried to the courtyard, where Clover, her faithful rabbit friend, awaited her. "Sophia, the enchanted forest is in danger," Clover said urgently. "The trees are withering, and the magical creatures are disappearing. We need your help." Without a moment's hesitation, Sophia set off towards the enchanted forest, her heart heavy with worry. As she entered the forest, she noticed the once vibrant and lush surroundings now appeared dull and lifeless. The air, usually filled with the sweet melodies of birds, was eerily silent. Deep within the forest, Sophia found her friend, the wise old owl named Hoot. He perched solemnly on a branch, his feathers ruffled with concern. "Princess Sophia," he hooted softly, "a dark enchantment has fallen upon our forest. The source of this curse lies in the heart of the forest, where the ancient tree of life stands. You must find a way to break the spell." Determined to save the forest, Sophia ventured deeper, guided by Hoot and Clover. Along the way, they encountered various magical creatures who had once thrived in the forest. A family of unicorns, their horns dimmed and spirits broken, told Sophia that an evil sorceress named Morgana was behind the curse. Morgana sought to drain the forest's magic to increase her own power. With this new knowledge, Sophia pressed on, her resolve unwavering. As they approached the heart of the forest, they faced numerous challenges. A dense fog obscured their path, and sinister whispers filled the air, attempting to sow doubt and fear. But Sophia's courage and her friends' unwavering support kept her going. Finally, they reached the Tree of Life, a magnificent ancient tree that pulsed with a faint, dying light. At its base stood Morgana, her dark robes billowing like smoke. "So, the little princess thinks she can stop me," Morgana sneered. Sophia stepped forward, her voice steady. "I won't let you destroy this forest, Morgana. The magic here belongs to everyone, not just you." Morgana laughed, casting a dark spell that wrapped around Sophia like tendrils of shadow. Sophia's amulet glowed brightly, pushing back against the darkness. Remembering the lessons of kindness and friendship, Sophia closed her eyes and concentrated on the love she had for the forest and its inhabitants. To her surprise, the ground beneath her began to glow, and the Tree of Life responded to her pure intentions. Light burst forth, breaking Morgana's spell and sending her fleeing into the depths of the forest. The withered trees began to rejuvenate, and the magical creatures reappeared, their spirits lifted. The forest was saved, but Sophia knew there was more to be done. She gathered the creatures and addressed them with a heart full of hope. "We must protect our forest from future harm. Let us unite and watch over it together." From that day on, the animals and magical beings of the enchanted forest formed a pact to safeguard their home. Sophia returned to the castle, her heart filled with joy and a deeper understanding of her responsibilities as a princess. She had learned that true strength comes from kindness, unity, and the courage to stand up for what is right. As the years passed, Sophia continued to visit the enchanted forest, ensuring it remained a sanctuary of magic and wonder. The bond she had forged with its inhabitants grew stronger, and the forest thrived, a testament to the power of love and friendship. And so, Princess Sophia's tale became a cherished legend in Enchantia, reminding everyone that even the smallest act of kindness can break the darkest spell, and that together we can overcome any challenge. Years passed, and the enchanted forest flourished under the watchful care of Princess Sophia and her magical friends. The once fragile alliance between the animals and the magical beings had become a strong and unbreakable bond. Sophia often visited the forest, her heart forever intertwined with its enchanting beauty. One serene afternoon, as Sophia and Clover strolled through the now vibrant forest, a chilling breeze swept through the trees. The leaves rustled ominously, and the animals grew restless. Clover's nose twitched. "Sophia, something doesn't feel right." Before Sophia could respond, Hoot swooped down, his eyes wide with alarm. "Princess Sophia, we need your help again. Morgana has returned, and she's more powerful than before." Sophia's heart sank. She had hoped Morgana was gone for good. "Where is she, Hoot?" she asked, determination shining in her eyes. "She's hiding in the shadow caves, a place even we dare not go," Hoot replied gravely. Sophia knew she had to act quickly. Gathering her friends, she prepared for the perilous journey to the shadow caves. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the light grew dim, and an eerie silence enveloped them. The vibrant colors faded, replaced by a haunting darkness. At the entrance of the shadow caves, Sophia hesitated. She could feel Morgana's dark magic pulsing from within. Taking a deep breath, she stepped inside, her friends following closely. The air was thick with an unsettling energy, and shadows danced menacingly on the walls. As they navigated the twisting tunnels, Sophia heard a faint, sorrowful melody. It was the voice of Morgana, but it wasn't filled with anger or malice. It was filled with sadness and regret. Intrigued, Sophia followed the sound until they reached a vast chamber where Morgana stood, surrounded by swirling shadows. "Morgana!" Sophia called out, her voice echoing through the cavern. Morgana turned, her eyes filled with a haunting sorrow. "Princess Sophia, you've come. But why? To defeat me again?" Sophia shook her head. "No, Morgana. I want to understand why you're doing this. Why are you so determined to take the forest's magic?" Morgana's expression softened, and she sighed deeply. "Long ago, I was a guardian of this forest, much like you, but I was betrayed by those I trusted. I sought to reclaim the magic I once protected, but in my anger, I lost my way." Sophia stepped closer, her heart aching for Morgana. "You don't have to do this alone. We can help you find your way back." Tears welled up in Morgana's eyes. Do you truly believe I can be redeemed? Sophia nodded, extending her hand. I believe everyone deserves a second chance. Morgana hesitated, then took Sophia's hand. The shadows around her began to dissipate, and the chamber filled with a warm, golden light. The dark magic that had consumed her started to fade, replaced by a gentle, healing aura. With Morgana's redemption, the balance of the enchanted forest was restored. She vowed to use her powers for good, becoming a protector of the forest once more. Sophia and Morgana worked together, teaching the animals and magical beings about forgiveness and the importance of understanding. The Shadow Caves, once a place of fear, transformed into a sanctuary where creatures could seek guidance and healing. Morgana's story spread throughout Enchantia, reminding everyone that even the darkest hearts could find light through love and forgiveness. As the forest thrived once more, Sophia and Morgana became close friends, their bond strengthening with each passing day. The forest, now more beautiful and magical than ever, stood as a symbol of hope, unity, and the power of second chances. And so, Princess Sophia's legacy grew, not just as a savior of the enchanted forest, but as a beacon of compassion and understanding. Her tale, along with Morgana's redemption, became a cherished legend, teaching generations the enduring power of kindness, forgiveness, and the belief that everyone has the potential for good. That's it for today, dear friends. Goodbye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the video before you go. Princess Sophia Day at the Farm. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Enchantia, nestled between serene lakes and majestic mountains, lived Princess Sophia. Known far and wide for her pure heart and kind spirit, Sophia was always eager to learn and experience new things. One bright morning, an idea sparked in her mind. She had heard stories of the hard-working farmers in her kingdom and decided she wanted to experience their way of life. Excited, she made up her mind to be a farmer for a day. Sophia dressed in simple, practical clothes, a welcome change from her usual elegant gowns. Her mother, Queen Miranda, helped her tie a bandana around her head to keep her hair out of the way. Remember, Sophia, Queen Miranda said with a warm smile, farming is hard work, but it's also very rewarding. Sophia hugged her mother and set off on her adventure, her heart brimming with anticipation. With Clover, her trusty rabbit friend, by her side, Sophia arrived at the charming farmland on the outskirts of Enchantia. This farm was unique, as it was tended entirely by talking animals who worked together in harmony. Sophia's eyes widened in wonder at the sight of the well-organized animal community, bustling with activity and ready to welcome her. Clover introduced Sophia to the farm animals, cows, chickens, pigs, and goats, each with their own duties. Sophia began by feeding the chickens, scattering grains on the ground. The chickens clucked happily as they pecked at the food. Sophia giggled, enjoying their cheerful company. Next, Sophia learned to milk the cows. A gentle cow named Bessie showed her the proper technique. Sitting on a small stool, Sophia gently squeezed Bessie's udders, and soon, fresh milk filled the bucket. Bessie mooed contentedly, and Sophia beamed with pride at her accomplishment. Sophia then moved on to the chicken coop to collect eggs. Carefully, she reached under the hens, who clucked softly, and gathered the eggs into a basket. Clover watched from a safe distance, still a bit wary of the larger animals. Sophia felt a sense of accomplishment as the basket filled up. In the vegetable garden, a wise old tortoise named Toby guided Sophia in planting seeds for carrots, lettuce, and tomatoes. Toby explained how each seed needed to be planted at just the right depth and spacing. Sophia dug small holes, placed the seeds inside, and gently covered them with soil, feeling a deep connection to the earth. With the seeds planted, it was time to water the garden. Sophia held a watering can and sprinkled water over the rows of newly planted seeds. The sun was warm on her back, and she felt a sense of peace as she nourished the young plants. The garden seemed to come alive under her care. A clever raccoon named Ricky introduced Sophia to the compost heap, explaining how food scraps and plant material break down into rich soil. Sophia was fascinated by the process and helped Ricky turn the compost, realizing how important it was for maintaining healthy soil and plants. At lunchtime, Sophia sat with Clover and the other animals under a large oak tree. They shared a hearty meal of fresh fruits and vegetables from the farm. Sophia enjoyed the simple, delicious food and the warm, friendly atmosphere. She felt like she was part of a big, loving family. After lunch, Sophia and the animals checked the fences and barn for any necessary repairs. A beaver named Benny showed Sophia how to fix a broken fence. Together, they worked with wood and nails, and soon the fence was as good as new. Sophia found satisfaction in the manual labor and appreciated the teamwork. One of the highlights of Sophia's day was learning to drive a tractor. A playful squirrel named Sammy climbed up to show her the controls. With Sammy's guidance, Sophia drove the tractor across the fields, the wind in her hair, and a wide smile on her face. It was an exhilarating experience. A wise owl named Oliver explained the importance of crop rotation to Sophia. He showed her how planting different crops in the same field each year helped maintain soil fertility and reduce pests. Sophia was impressed by the thoughtful planning and knowledge that went into successful farming. In the late afternoon, it was time to harvest some vegetables. Sophia and the animals picked ripe tomatoes, cucumbers, and beans, filling their baskets to the brim. The vibrant colors and fresh scents of the produce filled Sophia with joy. She loved the sense of accomplishment that came with harvesting the fruits of their labor. With the vegetables harvested, Sophia helped the animals prepare for the next day's market. They washed and sorted the produce, carefully packing it into crates. A friendly donkey named Daisy explained how important the market was for selling their goods and sustaining the farm. Sophia listened intently, understanding the farm's vital role in the community. As the sun began to set, Sophia took a moment to reflect on her day. She felt a deep sense of fulfillment and admiration for the animals who worked tirelessly to provide food for the kingdom. She realized that every meal on her royal table was the result of countless hours of hard work and dedication. With the day coming to an end, Sophia thanked each of her new friends for teaching her so much. Clover, always by her side, nudged her gently. "You did great today, Sophia," he said proudly. Sophia smiled, feeling grateful for the experience and the new friends she had made. Sophia returned to the castle with Clover, her heart full of new knowledge and appreciation. She couldn't wait to tell her family about her day and all that she had learned. She knew that this experience had made her a better princess, one who truly understood the value of hard work and community. At dinner that evening, Sophia shared her story with her family. King Roland, Queen Miranda, and her siblings listened intently as she described her day on the farm. They were impressed by her dedication and curiosity. Sophia's tale inspired them to visit the farm and see for themselves the wonderful work being done there. The next day, Sophia's family visited the farm, where they were warmly welcomed by the animals. They spent the day learning and helping, just as Sophia had. The experience strengthened the bond between the royal family and the farming community, fostering a spirit of cooperation and mutual respect. Inspired by her experience, Sophia proposed a new tradition. Every year, members of the royal family would spend a day working on the farm. This tradition would remind them of the importance of hard work, community, and the interconnectedness of their kingdom. King Roland agreed wholeheartedly, and the tradition was established. Sophia also began teaching other children in the kingdom about farming and the value of agriculture. She organized visits to the farm, where children could learn hands-on about planting, harvesting, and caring for animals. The children loved the experience, and the farm became a beloved part of their education. With the royal family's support, the farm flourished. The animals continued their hard work, and the farm produced even more bountiful harvests. The market thrived, and the entire kingdom benefited from the farm's success. The bond between the royal family and the farming community grew stronger with each passing year. As Sophia grew older, she remained deeply involved with the farm. She continued to visit, work alongside the animals, and teach others about the importance of agriculture. Her legacy of kindness, curiosity, and dedication lived on, inspiring future generations to appreciate and support the farming community. In the kingdom of Enchantia, nestled between serene lakes and majestic mountains, the people thrived. The bond between the royal family and the farmers brought prosperity and unity to the land. And at the heart of it all was Princess Sofia, whose pure heart and love for her kingdom made all the difference. She was not just a princess, but a true leader who understood and cherished every aspect of her realm. And so, the kingdom of Enchantia lived happily ever after. That's That's it for today, dear friends. Goodbye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the video before you go.